And as a minority group, we have these kinds of ideas. It's the burden of the group too. It's the burden of the group. So the idea that if one person, in my situation, if a black male does something, the African American male commits a crime, if you will, right? Then that's internalized by the group. Dang, he's making us look bad. If a Muslim does something, again, a minority group, he does something that's detestable, a crime against humanity, some of this savagery kinds of things that have gone on. I don't have to share that these things that are going on. But when they do something like that, that's embraced, and that's the burden of the group. That's what happens when you're a minority. That you embrace it, you own all of that. You can say it doesn't bother us, but it does bother us. It does bother us. It's the burden of doing that, So much so when things are happening, extremism and those kind of things are taking place, one of the constants that we hear when we go out to public speak and we go to a church or synagogue or some classroom at the university and we're talking to students about Islam and so on and so forth, they always say, I don't hear, where's the voice of the moderate Muslims? It's a voice that comes up. Where's the voice of the moderate Muslims? Now I say, either the media is such a powerful machine that it drowns out the voice of 99% of the population, or there's intellectual dishonesty that's going on here. Right? You can Google anything. If you want to know how to, my wife will appreciate it. If you want to know how to fix the running toilet, you can Google it, and it'll also take you to a YouTube page, and she'll do it before I come home, and she'll say, it's done, here's my invoice. Right? You can Google anything. You can find anything that you're really looking for. You can find anything that you're really looking for. And the vast majority of Muslims denounce these things all across the world. And these ideas that Islam is incompatible with the American public, if what they said was true, and I just do a quick number of math right quick. So there is 1.8-ish billion Muslims in the world. Okay? For round numbers, let's say that's 1/4 of the population. 1/4 of the global population are Muslim. So break it down, 1 in 4. 1, 2, 3, Muslim. 1, 2, 3, Muslim, right? If we can count everybody, don't try to do that, you'll go, just take my word for that, right? But so the idea, if we did it in that way, so if in fact what they said was true, that Islam promotes this, no one would be safe. Who would really be safe ever if Islam was the culprit? Would you trust me if I said, would you believe me, better put, would you believe me if I said to you that sometimes there is a difference or a gap between what religion says or what God says and what people do?